Hi, this is Fiona from Studio Sci-Fi. I'm here to help you get started with ZFighter. First, go into Window, Package Manager. Make sure you select My Assets, and then type ZFighter in the search bar. You can download from here, and then click Import. You might get some pop-ups from Unity as it installs dependencies. After installing, close your project and reopen. Now that we've reopened the project, we can go to Tools, ZFighter, and this opens up the ZFighter window. I like to dock that right here next to the inspector. We have some buttons to open up the documentation in your browser, and the Initialize Scene button. Click this to initialize your scene. This adds a game object to your hierarchy, which is where ZFighter stores its data. Now we see the Settings tab in the ZFighter window. We can go over these in more detail in another tutorial, but the default settings should be fine for now. Click Process Scene. We recommend Save and Process, as that saves your scene both before and after processing. After processing, ZFighter switches to the Issues tab. You can see we have a warning that auto refresh is not enabled. We have these colored overlays that show you where your issues are in your scene. Enable auto refresh to make sure they blink smoothly. That setting is also located right here under this icon. You may also want to toggle your lighting on or off, or switch to shaded wireframe, which will help you better visualize your meshes. You can change the colors and other options here in the View Options section. Now let's take a look at our issues list. When you select an issue, you'll see more information about it here in the Issue Details section, as well as it being selected in the hierarchy. We also can try fixing an issue. If you click on an overlay in the scene, it should highlight the issue that's associated with it. Let's try fixing this one. I can see that these two walls have some overlap, so let's shift these over. I'll hold V to vertex snap. Now to check if this issue has been resolved, let's use the recheck button. This performs a spot check of just that one issue. No more overlaps, so we can go ahead and dismiss. Let's do a few more. I can see a big overlap here. If we click that, we can see we've got a duplicate right here, so let's just delete one. I also see an issue up here, which looks like we have an overlap between these walls. So let's scooch this one over. I'll snap that as well. Now let's process the scene again. You can see no more overlap shown, and we also have an auto dismiss section. For any issues that are smaller than a certain size, we can just dismiss them. We've got about 118 small issues, so let's just click that to clean them all up. That's the basics of ZFighter. If you want to learn more, follow along for more tutorials or read our documentation. Thanks for watching.